No, but I thought what we were going to do was we were going to do a little grab for the the start of the video.
Oh, really?
If you want to hear tips and tricks on how we got business class flights, hang around to the end of the video. And that's how it's done, baby. Hello.
How are you?
Hello. We are in London. We've checked into our hotel, finally. We had to wait a little bit, but that's okay. But we want to do a wrap up of everything on our latest long haul flight, which was business class with Air France on the A350-900. Beautiful aircraft, wasn't it?
Beautiful, stunning.
Beautiful. Look, please forgive us. We've been traveling for a long time.
29 hours to be precise, from the Philippines to here.
From the Philippines to here, and we took 3 flights. But we are just reviewing our 15-hour long haul flight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So with check-in?
Let's start with check-in. Check-in at Manila. Take it away, baby.
Okay, so we originally had 2 different booking references. We had Manila to Paris and then Paris to London. Decided to book with Air France as well because then we stayed in the same terminal at Charles de Gaulle Airport and we didn't have to worry about changing because it's a big airport and crazy. And when we went to check in at Manila, they asked us how we were getting to our final destination, noticed it was Air France, and they actually went to the effort of linking our booking references. They printed our luggage tag so our luggage would go all the way through to London. We had a multi-boarding pass, like on one piece of paper, but multi. So we didn't have to do anything in Paris. We just went straight to the lounge and our bags went all the way through.
Whereas initially we were going to have to collect our bags in Paris and then check them in again for the next flight that was only, 3 or 4 hours away?
Yeah.
So it actually meant that we could get off our flight in Paris and go straight to the lounge, and I don't know what we did. We kind of walked around like zombies for a while.
We did. But that service was impeccable. Like, they were so nice.
Yeah, the fact that they connected all of our baggage and made our flights as one essential booking.
Yep.
Was great. So let's go to the lounge in Manila. I took a little bit of footage there. Look, it wasn't super inspiring.
It was a shared lounge with a bunch of different airlines.
Yeah, but because we were with Air France, they actually took us from the back of the queue and took us into the lounge ahead of all of the paying lounge customers, which was really nice. So it felt quite exclusive. But look, Manila Airport was a little bit of a shit fight. There's just it was chaotic.
It was chaotic.
And it's the Philippines. Like, that's how it goes. That's fine.
Yeah, but there was construction everywhere. Like, it was chaotic.
Yeah. So when we got into the lounge, we found that the seats were I found them really uncomfortable. I have a bad back. And when a seat is just at 90 degrees, like, I'm like, there is no back support for your arch. So I was in pain.
The food was average.
The food was pretty.
I discovered late that there was actually like 2-minute noodle cups that you could just put hot water into. If I knew they were there, I would have just had that. Because everything else.
It was really, it was a flop. Yeah. It was a flop.
And we weren't drinking alcohol because we didn't want to drink then. We're waiting for the flight. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the onboard experience.
Yes, let's.
We're going to start with the seat.
Mm-hmm.
What do we think?
I loved it. Highly recommend.
It was delish.
It was delish because someone sat in seat 1C, which would technically be 1A, but it's not exactly next to the window, so it's 1C. And 1C and 1J have extra legroom, even more than business class.
So I selected that seat because I did see that Nonstop Dan, who is someone that we subscribe and follow. Go subscribe and follow him. He's great. He did kind of give us the heads up from his videos that those seats actually are slightly more bang for your buck because they're the same price as every other business class seat, but they are a
Bigger.
lot wider.
Mm.
Yeah. So I chose that seat, and then Tanya chose.
I chose a 3D. Yeah, it was a D. So it's a herringbone style 1-2-1, but like row 2, because row 1 is just those 2 single seats. So row 2 went like this, like you had to know the person next to you, and then row 3 went like that. So if you weren't traveling with the person on this side, it didn't really matter because you weren't very close to them at all.
Yeah.
So I was still close enough to Jimmy, like I could see his screen, I could see what he was watching the whole time. But yeah, it didn't matter that I didn't know the person on the other side.
And you also had a privacy screen
In between. Yeah.
So you
Didn't
had
interact with that person at all.
at all. I didn't even see him. I want to make note of the unusual seatbelt situation that I haven't come across yet.
I have, but yeah.
Yeah, that was my first experience with an actual across the body seatbelt as well as across the lap, and you could detach it from there so that you did just have the across the lap one, but it then just always dangled right behind my shoulder, and I found it really irritating that there was this big chunky metal thing like the clasp constantly under my shoulder. So I was always flicking it back and tucking it up under the headrest. So that was something that I didn't like, but it wasn't annoying to wear the seatbelt in takeoff and landing, but throughout the flight, I didn't like it.
Comfort?
Yeah, just overall comfort of the seat and the
And the
bed.
bed. Yeah, I am bougie and I've traveled business class before frequently, also because a best friend used to work for Virgin International and I used to travel with them all the time. But
Okay.
I hate it when your foot area, when you're in the flat bed, you can't just raise your knees quickly and easily because you've got like the TV or the table or whatever there. This was so easy to raise my knees. I could turn over because I'm a side sleeper. I could turn over really easily. It had a lot of shoulder space, as I'm sure you noticed because you're so broad in your shoulders. Like you didn't feel squished when you were laying flat.
I felt great. My seat was awesome. In fact, I had so much width down where my feet were. I actually took a video of it that I could have my backpack there the entire flight, even when I was sleeping with my legs in that little nook. My backpack was also there.
Wow.
And it didn't bother me. But also, like, we are about 5'7", 6, 7. Like we're pretty much the same height.
Yeah.
So we're not particularly tall people.
Yeah.
And I think they're 2-meter
Mhm.
long flatbeds. I did find the privacy of my seat not super great. I couldn't like put any partitions up, and I felt because I was the closest to the galley and the toilet that a lot of people could look straight at me. I don't know. Did you feel that way when people were walking past your seat?
Not as much.
Yeah, I just felt super exposed. So I was quite self-conscious to film. Amenities. I feel like with
Amenities.
each
Interlay a video here.
with each little clip that we've done of us talking, we've become more and more alive.
I'm ready to fall asleep.
Okay, amenities. Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah. So you could pre-purchase your Wi-Fi and get a little code and just activate with that code. I think it was like maybe €4 cheaper if you pre-order it. But if you do it on board for the entire 15-hour flight, it was only €29.
Cheap.
It's like nothing for, if you need to stay connected. Like I was doing some work because it was work time, back home in Australia. We could message each other, which was really nice.
Yeah, because we couldn't really see each other because...
Yeah. It was like, what did you order for dinner?
I know, it was sad. Look, I know I chose the 1C seat selfishly and I kind of regretted it.
It's fine. Like we slept. I slept. So
I didn't sleep. I drank wine all night. It was bizarre.
Crazy.
Okay, so...
And the Wi-Fi worked well, just to wrap that bit up.
Well, I found it that it always logged me out. I was constantly having to re-log in just to text you.
Anyway, next step.
No pajamas. Is that a standard on business class?
I think it varies airline to airline.
I've only ever gotten pajamas when I flew first class with Singapore.
Yeah.
And for
you fly business class with Qantas, you get them.
Really? Yeah, so I was surprised that they didn't give you pajamas, whereas they did give you slippers and a Clarins amenity kit.
Which we will show a video of.
Yes, we did a lovely video in our hotel bathroom of that. Okay, here's going to be a little unboxing of the Clarins amenities kit that we received on the A350-900. Not slash, dash. I'm looking at Tanya. But look at this little detail. I think it's really nice. The Air France logo. Tanya's mouthing things to me in the background. Let's open it up. Okay. So, I'll give you a little bit of a look-see inside, but we'll have a look first. We have some, well, they are used, sleeping socks. We also have this really lovely eye mask, which I really enjoyed. I think it has a really nice texture to it. The other side is just silky. We also have a dental kit that was supplied with toothpaste. Now, I know this brand because I used to own a business that used to sell this brand. This is Uvex. They're earplugs to help with the sound. And we did have a couple of screaming babies on our flight. Tanya did manage to capture some primo footage of that. Then we have this, should I butcher the name?
No, just call it the English word.
Beauté Eclair. No, it's the Booty Flash Bomb Beauty. Tightening and Radiance Boosting by Clarins. And to couple with that is a Clarins hand and nail treatment cream. Lovely. Oops, that's okay. Now, we also have this really lovely Air France pen. Oh, is it red? Oh no, it's got wax on it to stop it leaking, which is very clever. And Tanya and I like do a lot of crosswords on planes and Sudokus, so that comes in handy. And I do believe
That's it.
that is all. It's a whole operation to get these things going. And the Clarins amenity kit is, I mean, it's a nice brand.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Good product.
But there wasn't a lot of product in there. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
I'm crazy, but I just
in the bathrooms there was more product because there was a hydrating mist in the bathroom as well.
Yeah, I didn't know what the other one was though. I just avoided it.
It was like a room spray, like if you make.
Oh well,
smell.
thank God I didn't spray that on my face. But I did use the hydrating toner a lot. Every time I went to the bathroom, you finna know I was squirting that thing on my face. Entertainment.
Wow. Look, I love watching movies and stuff on planes. I love it. And I like listening to music as I fall asleep. And some airlines, you know, that don't have massive catalogs. Oh my God. Air France had so many options. They had like probably hundreds of TV series, like hundreds and hundreds of movies. So like they made playlists in their music to like music to fall asleep to. 10 hours of like white noise in the sky. Like there was so many amazing things. So big kudos to Air France for their catalog. And the screen itself, how clear it was. It came with noise cancelling headphones.
Super quick. Toilets were average, same as they always are.
A little bit smaller, I would say, than normal business class, and not enough.
Yeah, 2 for the business class cabin.
1 was shared with premium. So
Food,
which is what a lot of people care about.
The dinner service.
Oh no, should we start with the little appetizer thingy that we got? That was really good.
Which was part of the dinner service.
No, this little tart thing.
Yeah, it was part of the dinner service, wasn't it?
Nah, we got the tart. We got this little like bruschetta tart thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
With wine, like as soon as you took off, pretty much.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yes, so that was great. That was lovely.
That was lovely. It was very, very tasty.
Yes.
A nice little light snack.
and then the actual appetizer.
Oh, it was so good. The prawn thing. I don't even know what these things are called. I tried to take some footage of the menu, but
It was very dark.
it was because it was a nighttime flight. It was really hard to film content that is clear. Anyway, dinner was spectacular. Amazing. The appetizer in particular was off the chain.
Yeah, this asparagus and like tomato-y thing. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I had the lamb stew. You had
I
the
had
chicken.
chicken breast.
Was-
The chicken was actually completely dry, but it was chicken breast. So what do you expect? But the lighting just changed.
Yeah, it's okay. It just
Okay.
does
Great.
that.
But then the sauce that came with it, I felt very French. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was delicious. But then, oh, and the dessert was like a lemon.
The cheese
Oh, and the cheese. The cheese.
and the wine.
And the wine. It
French.
was
Everything was French.
so good. Even the butter. So good. Breakfast service.
The service was great. Breakfast food.
Yeah, it was just a nothing.
was
It was
like
a non-event. How do you go from that to that?
It was a microwaved egg omelette thing.
Yeah, but with no flavor.
No flavor. I ended up having the yogurt and muesli. That was delicious.
Yeah, I just gave up on breakfast and had a couple of coffees instead. But the snacks, they were cool. Little. Oh, do you still have them? Oh, they're on my side of the bed.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered. They're
They
like
came with the
these
tart.
cheesy little
Biscuits.
biscuit
Crackers.
things. Yeah.
But in terms of snacks throughout the flight, there was actually a lot of food that if you were hungry and you didn't, you wanted food throughout the flight, they had a little station set up near both bathrooms in the galleys. You could help yourself to drinks. There was like sandwiches that were wrapped up, like fresh sandwiches. Yeah. There was cup of noodles. There was a bunch of stuff that you could order from the menu throughout the flight if you were hungry. So there was definitely not a shortage of food.
I missed all that. I was too busy trying to find the bloody toilets. It was so hard to find the toilets. They weren't signposted very well. Anyway, food was a bit of a weird
It was a
mishmash.
mix, yeah.
Oh, but the service overall,
Oh yeah, I thought it was lovely. Like
it was pretty good.
we each had our favorite steward, cabin crew,
Mm.
but yeah, I enjoyed the service. Nothing will beat Singapore Airlines ever.
Well, and it definitely didn't beat the service that we got on board Qantas,
And Qantas,
to the
yep.
Philippines in our last video.
Yeah.
That was good service.
Paris Lounge.
Paris Lounge.
It's as soon as you go through security, straight there. Very handy. There's a new level and an older level.
We did kind of do laps of both upstairs and downstairs, new level, old level. Downstairs was where the showers were, and we did both have showers. It didn't take very long for them to have a shower ready for us to use, and it was kitted out with
It's perfect.
yeah, amenities and nice towels. It was good. Hot water, which we hadn't had in a while because we've been in the Philippines. So the showers were good. The food selection at the lounge was
It was
decent.
breakfast. It was breakfast.
It was
food,
like
so
a European breakfast, cheeses, cold meats.
I had scrambled eggs.
I did have scrambled eggs actually, and bacon
bacon.
and stuff like that.
There's actually a lot of food options if you think about that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So that was good, but we also booked in for the free Clarins facial that every guest is entitled to at the Air France A Lounge.
No, that was the name of it in Manila. It's just the Air France Lounge in Terminal 2E.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've had our showers. I shaved, brushed my teeth, feeling a little bit more like a human, and we've booked into the free Clarins Spa, which everybody gets a complimentary 20-minute session. But we luckily booked up one of the only few spots that were available before we have to board. So we are waiting and then going to get our facials.
It opens at 7:40 in the morning. So before that, obviously, you can't. The actual booking system opened at 7. There's bookings available from 7:40 onwards. There was one lady before us, and then I got in at the 8:10, and Jimmy was 8:40 because she has 10 minutes to like clean the room and stuff. There's only one person that's doing it, and there's 3 options for the females and 2 options for the males.
Yeah.
And then when you're in there, she asks if you have sensitive skin or anything like that. It was a wonderful way to get ready for the next flight.
It was only like 10 minutes worth of actual stuff happening to you, but I almost fell asleep.
It was incredible.
It was incredible.
Well done, Air France, for including that, because that was just
And
really enjoyable.
people were utilizing it. Like, even while I was waiting for my facial, there was a bunch of people trying to book theirs. So it's obviously something that is paying off.
Yeah.
Overall review of Air France business class on the A350-900.
Dash. I loved it.
I loved it too.
Yeah. Honestly, the breakfast was the only slightly downside. And now that I know, I would just go like that continental yogurt thing instead of trying hot.
Yeah. And also, I feel like I need to mention the fact that a lot of these newer, bigger planes handle turbulence really well. It was smooth.
Yeah.
It was a really clean plane. It was so comfortable. Like 15 hours almost we were in that thing for. And I could have stayed longer.
Yeah. That says a lot because he just gets really antsy all the time.
I do. So I really am impressed with Air France.
Would travel again. Would recommend.
Would recommend. However, I don't think that the service is one of the highest quality of all the business class.
It could have just been the crew, like that they just didn't care as much, but that's okay.
Yeah, but
if you want any hints or tips on how to obtain these kind of seats, reward booking style, hit us up with a comment below and maybe we'll do a video just about that stuff. Because I am very savvy at the points.
Can I just say, you've completely gone off on this interesting tangent. Are we doing a comment and a different potential?
Comment below.
I thought
like and subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe, please. No, but I thought what we were going to do was we were going to do a little grab for the the start of the video.
Oh, really?
If you want to hear tips and tricks on how we got business class flights, hang around to the end of the video. And that's how it's done, baby. How did we get these flights, Tanya?
Oh, you called me Tanya. That never happened.
Babe.
Okay. So obviously, in Australia, we have the two major points people, Qantas, Virgin, One World, Star Alliance. The Air France is a partner of Qantas. So there is a website called Gyoza Flights, and it is free to search for the month.
How do you spell that?
Gyoza, like the food.
No.
Gyoza. Flights.
Gyoza. Okay.
Gyoza Flights.
Got it.
You can just have a look online for free for the month. And if you want to subscribe, I think it's like $20 per month for the subscription, and you can look for the whole year ahead. Basically, you can just type in you want somewhere from Australia to Europe, and it will give you the whole range of reward seats that are available. Now, for us, we were short a little bit of points, but it was so much cheaper for us to buy some points to top us up and then buy the reward flight. Like cheaper than even doing economy to come over, because I am lucky that, I have points from work and we have been chasing points. We deliberately chase points constantly. So if you are ever trying to find a way to get somewhere, go on Gyoza Flights, have a look. This is also, we're not like being paid to promote these people or anything.
No, we're just trying to help
We're just
people
trying to help
like
people out.
us.
It's such a handy tool. And that if you're not super strict on where to go, that's why we flew into Paris to then come to London, because we could not find a flight in September to get to London. So yeah.
Okay, so if we were to pay for this full fare, roughly ballpark it, how much would it cost?
I think because of the length of the flight, it was like $7,500 a person.
A person, one way?
One way.
One way. And how much did we spend?
We spent $1,300 on points, topping up points, and then fees. I think the fees were because there's always a taxes and fees. I think they were like $300 a person. So we spent about $2,000 all together.
Instead of $14,000 for two people.
Yeah. So even if you have to buy all the points for it, it's probably cheaper than buying the ticket outright.
So that's a hot tip. Gyoza Flights and points.
Buy your points to top up.
Buy your points to top up and just farm your points in general. I think we made it through a severely jet-lagged episode.
4:04. We've got to be at dinner at 5.